Scallops, guys, the secret is very simple. Don't overcook them. This little one will take probably 15 seconds on each side. If you go the big one, cook them for about 30 to 40 seconds on each side. Just going to add a little touch of salt and a little black pepper. That's it, these are ready. So get a plate and just put the scallop in a plate. And don't forget the butter and the oil. It's going to have full of flavors there, yeah? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rest the scallops, and meanwhile I'm going to start to boil the water for the pasta. And as the water is boiling, I'm going to show you how to make the pesto. For my parsley pesto, I'm using a pesto mortar. For the pesto, take a large handful of flat leaf parsley. Add 2 cloves of garlic, a tablespoonful of pine kernels, and a tablespoon of capers. I'm using capers that they are in brine. You can find them in those little jars. If you want to use the one in salt, yes, you can just rinse them under cold water. Once you got that, we're going to pour a little bit of salt and pepper. Then I'm going to start to add a little extra virgin olive oil. Like this. Now the only thing you got to do, bang, 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 mash everything together. This is exactly the way I want it to look, nice and coarse. And at this point, what I want you to do, get the scallops that you rested straight in. With all the butter, the oil, remember this is all flavors going in. Fold everything together. I'm just going to add a little more extra virgin olive oil just to loosen up the dressing. And then, to refresh it, lemon zest. Okay, one more mix. Fantastic. Now you can imagine the flavors here, right? You got the capers, the freshness of the lemon, the parsley, the scallops, the pine kernels. This is sexy. And if you make it a little bit more, you can leave it in the fridge up to 24 hours and then use it the day after. Okay, pesto ready? Let's cook the pasta. Let's see, perfectly boiling water. The only thing to add now, a little bit of salt. And I'm using linguine. Yes, you can use spaghetti, but I think linguine with scallops and pesto looks really, really cool. In there straight away, cook the linguine for roughly 8 to 10 minutes. Pasta should be nice and al dente. Perfect. Now, what I want you to do, you can drain it or you can use a pair of tongs like this and go straight into a large bowl. And don't worry if there is a little bit of water from the cooking pasta because that will help the dressing. That's done. Now get the parsley dressing straight into the pasta. Like that. Okay, at this point, the only thing you have to do is coat the pasta in the dressing. Use your tongs to twist the linguine as you serve. The last thing that I want you to do to this dish now is to put any kind of cheese grated on top. You will ruin the flavor of this pasta. Linguine with scallops and parsley pesto.